Everyone, welcome to Guiding Serenity. I am back again with a deck review. This is the Inner Eye Oracle by Stephen Bright. I am really excited for this deck. It is made like a playing card deck, but it also has images, so it's kind of like an oracle. That's where the oracle comes in. So to get into the packaging, it does come in a magnetized flip box. And it also has this really in-depth guidebook. I haven't gotten to the guidebook just yet. However, I could tell it's pretty detailed. It has, is it numbered? 151 pages. Well, like 149 pages worth of detailed content on how to use the book. So that's really nice. Let me place that over there. And then here are the cards. They're a really good size, and the back of these cards are beautiful. Okay, I love when the art is like really detailed and everything has some effort put into it, the backing, and then there's like this really cool red edging on it, which is part of the allure. That got me really excited for it, because anybody, you could get like playing card style oracle cards, but these just look really cool. Okay, so let's get into it. I like to go through the cards, kind of see like what type of vibes I'm getting from them, and then look at the guidebook. So to start, we have the clubs. So the Ace of Clubs is new beginnings. Let me kind of zoom in for you all a little bit. And you have a plant in a pot. You have opportunity with the, what's that, an eagle. You have change with this wheel. Kind of reminds me of like a Wheel of Fortune or something type situation. Planning with the globe, 4 of clubs. 5 of clubs is obstacle with a lock. Travel is 6 of clubs with a ship. Strength is 7 of clubs with a, what's that? Is that a female lion? Gift is 8 of clubs. Official things with an officer's hat, 9 of clubs. 10 of clubs is social engagement with a wine glass. Then you have the Jack of clubs with the rebel. The leader with Queen of clubs. Authority figure with the King of clubs. This kind of reminds me of like a emperor vibe in the tarot. Then you have diamonds. Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds is money. You have the 2 of Diamonds with stability and an anchor. That's really cool. Anchors hold things down, keep things in place. You have conflict with a boxing glove, 3 of Diamonds. And then like, I know that reading cards and tarot don't 100% like compare, but sometimes there is like similarities that you could kind of pick up on. In the tarot, 3 of Pentacles is like working together, and sometimes, you know, when people can't work together properly, that causes conflict. You have 4 of Diamonds with home. The 4 in numerology is structure and stability. Then we have the 5 of Diamonds with delays and a snail. Things slow. 5 is all about like changes, disruption. It could be delays as well. Things just not going your way, lack, and so forth. 6 of Diamonds with the family, and then you have the tree. You have work, 7 of Diamonds with like these little turn wheels. You have support with 8 of diamonds. This is like some type of crutch. 9 of diamonds with rest. The symbol for it is a bed. 10 of diamonds with endings. You have a skull, but there's flowers at the top. So it kind of gives like this one end of a cycle with a chance of new life and something to come out of it. 10 is like that alpha and omega type of energy where you have the 1 for like new beginnings, and the 0 is kind of like something fresh, something new, or coming to an end, because 10 is like the end, okay, before you get to a new cycle. You have the Jack of Diamonds with the Apprentice, Queen of Diamonds with the Pragmatist, King of Diamonds with the Protector, Ace of Hearts with Love, 2 of Hearts with Romance and a Rose, 3 of Hearts with Memory and a Locket, 4 of Hearts with Restriction and a bird in a cage. And another thing that I like about this deck is that it's not just the images. You have like a keyword, so there's like 2 things to kind of like pull messages from. You have 5 of Hearts with loss and a headstone, 6 of Hearts with commitment and a ring, 7 of Hearts with relationship and puzzle pieces, 8 of Hearts with passion and matches, 9 of Hearts with luck and a horseshoe, 10 of Hearts with a coin or like some type of badge, like a little pendant. Yeah, that's more of like a pendant, and success. The Jack of Hearts with the Lover, and then you have this male here with like looks like a flamingo and some roses around him. Queen of Hearts with the Friend, and you have butterflies and roses surrounding her. King of Hearts is the Guide, and he has like these ram ears. One thing that I noticed about the heart suit, you have love, romance, commitment, relationship, passion. I mean, yes, it's the Lover, and it's like, yes, it's hearts, but they're kind of similar when you first glance at them. They kind of seem like they're saying the same thing, but not quite. So it's just about how you interpret it in your reading. And now we're on to the Spade. All right, so Ace of Spades is ideas with a light bulb. 2 of Spades is decision with a crossroad signage. 3 of Spades is satisfaction with a sunflower. 4 of Spades is male with male letters. Then you have 5 of Spades with news. Okay, so 4 of Spades could be like personal messages. News could be general messages that you may see, or it could be personal, or if they come out together, it could be really affirming that some type of news and message is on its way. You have 6 of Spades with solution and a key. And remember, we had the lock earlier on one of those cards. We have 7 of Spades with disingenuity with a mask, somebody masquerading. We also have 8 of Spades with communication and a phone. 9 of spades with worries and a rabbit. I'm kind of interested to see why this was picked as a symbol in regards to like the word they chose. We have 10 of spades with misfortune and a volcano erupting. We have the Jack of spades as the stranger. Queen of spades as the thinker. We have an elderly woman, so that's like wisdom. And then we have the King of spades as the advisor. Cool. So let's just see how these shuffle. These shuffle perfectly. And the cards, they have like a almost like mattified type of feelings to them. Not super matte, but somewhat. And I love these red edges. I'm personally a sucker for colored edging. I know some people don't really care for edging because they're like, oh, it gets messed up, it chips too fast. Other people, I'm still trying to get my bridge together, y'all. Like, do not judge me. And since these are new, I'm probably gonna have to really break them into something like that. Okay, but I did it. So we're just gonna sit those to the side, shuffle, and let's get into this guidebook. So you just have the introduction here, talking about the history of oracles, and then let's see. Okay, so first chapter, familiarizing yourself with your cards, reading face cards, understanding court cards. Let's see. So then it breaks down what the jacks mean, how you could use it as a daily card. Let's see. So these are just the different archetypes of each suit in detail with keywords and a little story on each of them. Then we have here understanding the pip card. So pip is just like the numbers and then like the ace and things of that nature. So then you have it talking about it as a single card by itself and how you could use it as a daily card. So each little breakdown of that, once you understand the cards on its own, then it goes to talking about reading with the deck and how you could read in twos. So reading in pairs, okay? And it says, where do we start? And then you have like a layout of how you are to read it. Then you could go to, if it's two pip cards, so like here in the example they have the 3 of clubs and 5 of hearts, or you could do it with the pip court. So if like 2 of spades and the jack comes out, that's like a pip and a court and what that would mean. Court and a pip, court and a court. And one thing I'm noticing is that they have it so the placement matters. So if you get a pip first and then a court, or if you get a court and a pip first, that makes a difference. 2 court cards makes a difference as well. Then they have it for 3 card spreads. Let's see. Revealing true intentions, creating larger readings. So then you could do it for like, what's this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this is like a 12 card reading. So in this 12 card spread, you have the past, romance, the present, future, career, and the unknown. So let's see what else we have here. There's also a spread where you could do present situation, romantic influences, sexual influences, guidance, and potential outcome. And then the traditional Celtic cross spread, which is a very in-depth spread. Let's see, what's this one? The doubled up Celtic cross. Now, I'm not familiar with that one. So this is like a really good guidebook for people who may be looking into cartomancy, understanding how to read the playing cards, but may need the help of images to assist them if just reading it by itself is kind of hard. Which for me, I do have another playing card deck that came with a guidebook. However, I couldn't really get into it. So perhaps with the teachings in the other guidebook and this book, especially with images to go with this, it could probably really help. Alright, so I know I said I was going to read for the bunny. I think that was, what, 5? It was 5 or something. I want to say maybe, wasn't 5 of spades. Let's see, maybe 5 of hearts. Okay. These are not in order. I don't like that. Okay. No, it was 9 of spades. So it says a small rabbit looks cautious. As prey animals, bunnies are open to attack, often leaving them nervous and afraid. We all worry. It's only natural. However, what we worry about is not always justified. Quite often, people will worry about things that have happened that they cannot change. Alternatively, they will only worry about things that are other people's business, or especially in terms of health illness that they do not have. In a recent study by the University of Pennsylvania, 40% of worries experienced by Americans never actually materialize. Is there any merit to worrying? In some situations, worrying may actually prevent something from happening or correct it. If you are worrying that you have offended someone, then getting in touch to make sure that they are okay could reduce any bad feeling on their part. If you are worried about your health, visit a doctor. Visiting a doctor may ease your mind or catch an issue before it becomes a problem. In a reading, this card can suggest anxiety around a certain subject. When it's connected with a court card, it may describe a worrier or someone whose worries are having an impact on your life. Look at the cards surrounding this one and see if there's some way to remedy it. Then you can look into what it means if you pull it as a daily card, like by itself. And that's what that means. And then we're just going to do one last shuffle for people who like to shuffle like this. And read one more card for you all. Can we get a card for the people, please? Alright, we have the Queen of Clubs with the leader. Alright, y'all. Let's see how this goes, because again, like I said, I don't think this book is necessarily in order. Right, because the court cards are by themselves at the beginning. Alright, the leader. The Queen of Clubs is a striking lady in clothes with the wing of an eagle, looking into your eyes with confidence and belief. She is uncertain and in control. For those reasons, many look up to her and follow her. She's a natural born leader, always willing to take the reins. Naturally attractive, this queen is inspiring, though at times may feel a little intimidating. Mixed with the fire of elements, clubs, we find a strong and independent person in this card. She knows what she wants and knows just how to get it. So clubs is kind of like, what's that word I'm looking for? Wands in the tarot. If, like I said, reading cards, playing cards is not exactly the same as tarot, but it may help you pick up on certain meanings. And then it says, on social media, she is an influencer. In your personal life, she is a man or woman seeking to get things done. And that's a good point. Just because it's a queen doesn't necessarily always mean that it's a woman being described in the reading. It could be a person with those traits. However, typically speaking, it may be a woman, but it isn't gender neutral. Okay, anyway. The downside to this figure is that she is not above manipulation. When surrounded by difficult cards, she can be pushy or even a bully. This is someone who will achieve her goal at any cost. When she expresses a challenge, she becomes a dictator and has no interest in team play. She wants to lead and has no interest of following or joining forces with others. So again, final verdict is that I love this deck. It's really pretty with this backing and its red edging. The pictures are really nice. I like that it has a keyword on it. The book is extremely detailed. If you are interested in getting this deck, let me see. It retails for $24.99. It is sold on Amazon. It says it was published by Red Feather. Like I said, the author is Stephen Bright, so the person may have like a website that you could go to purchase it as well if you aren't trying to buy it off Amazon. I got my deck from magic.com. However, I don't necessarily recommend that site because the shipping process was extremely slow. It took me about close to a month. So that's way too long for me personally. If you don't mind waiting, if you're not in a rush, fine. But I say if you could get it somewhere else, get it somewhere else. It might even be sold at your local metaphysical shop. So yeah, get it from Amazon, support a small business, or see if you can get it directly from the publisher's or author's website. This has been it on this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, this has been Tarot Regarding Serenity.